In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to remove trailing zeros in Snowflake. This can be particularly useful when you're dealing with numerical data that's formatted as a number or decimal type, and you want it to look cleaner without unnecessary zeros following the decimal point. Let's dive into how you can accomplish this transformation using some simple casting methods. First, let's understand the background of why you might see trailing zeros in your data. In databases like Snowflake, numerical data is often stored as number or decimal types. These data types are handy as they allow you to define precision and scale, ensuring that your numbers can be stored just as they are with the amount of decimal places you specify. However, sometimes, especially when aggregating or pulling out data, these types might add in trailing zeros after the decimal point, that aren't necessary and can cause clutter, especially in reports or when trying to quickly interpret the data. To clean this up, we'll use a straightforward method that involves casting. Casting is a process where you convert data from one type to another. Here, we're going to cast the existing number or decimal data into a float, or back into number. But importantly, we won't specify the scale this time. This means we'll remove any formatting that insists on having those extra zeros hanging onto our numbers. To illustrate, imagine you have a column that has a value of 123.4500 stored as a number. To cast this value and remove those pesky zeros at the end, you would simply cast it as float. This changes it to 123.45 and automatically discards the unnecessary zeros. Similarly, if you're casting back to number without specifying a scale, the system understands you'd like your data in its neatest form, which generally removes those trailing zeros. It's a quick and efficient way to tidy up your data representation. Do note that while float is great for most cases, because it automatically trims those zeros, it can introduce subtle differences in extremely precise data due to its binary floating point nature. So if precision over very large computations is crucial, make sure to test and verify how the casting affects those specific numbers. Finally, whether you're doing these changes directly through SQL queries in your Snowflake console or via a connected application, the principle remains the same. By casting your data types correctly, you present cleaner numbers, ensuring reports and analyses are straightforward and easy to digest for anyone involved. Remember, a clean dataset is not only more professional, but also more efficient for decision-making. So the next time you're faced with untidy trailing zeros, you'll know just what to do. Thanks for watching, and happy data cleaning.